In the 60s, the photojournalistic magazines had a lot of power. They could influence people, which would influence Congress or influence people around the world. And so it was a time of crusading journalism. My father, John Launois, was nicknamed L'Americain because he fell in love with America for helping to liberate France during World War II. In the beginning of his career in photojournalism, he went to Japan because Japan was growing after World War II and America was helping through the Marshall Plan. He knew that there would be stories there to be told, and then he started going around the world internationally, just covering stories for Saturday Evening Post and Life magazine and National Geographic eventually as well, and he was like a globetrotter. My father knew how to charm people, and he'd make friends with ambassadors from Russia and everywhere else. The Soviet Union at that time, in the early 60s, were forbidding Western journalists from going in, and so he and Don Connery, they got in. That story was published in Life magazine, and I believe Time Life, and that was the thing that started his rise into photojournalism, made him a top gun. The shoot was fun with the Beatles. The concept was the Beatles were mocking the establishment while becoming a part of it, spoofing London's financial class. And so he needed deadpan expression, so he told them, all right, boys, just think that the sole purpose in life is to make money. And then they looked really sad, and they shot the shot. He said, that's a cover. In this book, L'Americain, my father not only documents the historical elements of everything he went through and covered in his photojournalistic life, but he also goes into the personal. I guess when you're really ambitious, sometimes you lose sight of those that are the closest to you. I consider him, in my mind, an impossible man with a beautiful heart. And that pretty much describes him, because he really did have a beautiful heart, but he could be impossible. I mean, he could drive you crazy too, but he wanted to fight the good fight, that's for sure.